The FDA out with a new warning today about an ingredient found in supplements that's been called gas station heroin. The ingredient, called the tianeptine, has been linked to seizures, overdoses, and death, the same things that can happen in heroin withdrawal. And it's the supplement that is often sold at gas stations. Tianeptine is most commonly used in Europe to treat people who respond poorly to antidepressants. The FDA hasn't approved it here, but at least 9 states have banned or restricted it, warning people of its side effects. Berkley Lovelace is joining me now. Now, Berkley, why is this specific ingredient so hard to regulate?
Yeah, so as you noted, the FDA does not approve this product. It's currently a dietary supplement, which under the FDA's review, it does not review these products, it does not approve them. So the FDA's power is really limited in these situations. There's also hundreds of dietary supplements on the market, and so oftentimes the FDA has to keep an eye out for any adverse effects that one of them might cause, and then focus and prioritize all their resources on those. And so the FDA really has their hands tied a lot of the time when trying to go after these medications. One expert told me that a lot of times the FDA will have to ask the drug company to politely take the drug off the market, which they did do this time as well. And also, of course, the FDA can also issue public health warnings, which they did as well.
And what does this say about other supplements people can buy like this? And, you know, why are there so little being done in terms of guardrails to protect the consumer?
Yeah, so it's really being described as a kind of broken system because the FDA doesn't review the dietary supplements or approve them for the effectiveness. These companies can pretty much promote them for just about any health claim. They can contain different ingredients that are on the label. They can contain varying amounts. They're on the label. As you know, we've heard about melatonin gummies for sleep, containing varying amounts of the hormone in those products as well. And so it's something that there's a lot of push to make more regulation around it.
Yeah, and what are the dangers of using tianeptine as a supplement when the FDA says it can't be classified as one?
Yeah, so the CDC said that these drugs can mimic opioid withdrawal, and I know we also have a list of side effects as well that can also include damage to the lungs, the heart, the brain, and so as I noted before, many of these products can contain varying amounts of the drug, and so this is something to keep in mind as well when you're seeking out supplements.
Definitely one to follow. Berkley Lovelace, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.